Hello everyone. So today is 1st of April, which means April Fools. April Fools, or كدبة أبريل, as you know, is when you make a prank on someone. So what is a prank? A prank means a practical joke. What is a joke? A joke is نكتة, right? So a practical joke is مقلب. So I'm not just saying something to make you laugh. No, I'm making a prank on you. I'm making some practical joke on you, and you are the victim in this case. But otherwise, it's funny and sometimes even hilarious. The history of April Fools is a bit debated. Debated means argued about. يعني مش متأكدين من أصلها. However, some say it goes back to the French people, and we know the French had a great impact on the British culture and the English culture. In the 14th century, they used to do this kind of prank when they would come and put some fish paper on back of some people on their backs, and then they would say "Poisson de Havre," "Poisson de Havre," or the fish of April, which could be translated to April Fools. Others say it goes back to ancient Romans traditions when they had something called the Festival of Mischief. Mischief بساءة التصرف. Why would they have a festival of mischief? You know, they used to have these kinds of gods and goddesses for everything related to human nature. Feelings, good feelings and bad ones too. And one of them was mischief. So on this day, we had to get out all the negativity, all the bad things inside, and we misbehave and we make a prank. One of the most famous and unforgettable incidents is that there was a radio program in the USA in the 1930s, and it was announcing the novel War of the World, حرب العوالم. Okay, it's a science fiction novel, but the thing is, when they announced it, they didn't say it was a novel. They broadcasted it as if it's real thing happening, and it was about people, aliens coming from Mars, Martians, and they are invading the Earth. Okay, so people heard it from the news, and there was all this anxiety at this time from aliens attacking Earth. And what happened that they went out to the streets and they started saying Martians are coming, and so even some hold gunshots with them, and they tried to defend the Earth. So should we do April Fools? Well, you could, but my advice to you is don't overdo it. Like, don't exaggerate, and so you wouldn't get into trouble. Okay, so maybe do something light. I would suggest maybe you could download an app on the person you want to prank phone that shows that would display a broken background. Okay, a broken wallpaper background, and then you hand it to him and said, "I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I just dropped your phone." But it would be just the app, and he would just be terrified in the beginning, and then he would be so relieved to discover it's just an app, and then you could say April Fools. Okay, so happy April Fool, everyone. Tell me what you think in the comments, and don't forget to answer the comprehension questions I will list under the video description. Thank you.